So I'm back out on the road again and it feels so good. Last week was kind of challenging. I woke up one day with my knee hurting and throughout the day it just kept swelling and becoming hotter and more painful until I pretty much couldn't walk and I had flu-like symptoms. So I ended up going to the hospital, but they weren't too sure what was going on and just recommended to rest it, ice it, and take ibuprofen. So that's what I've been doing and it's improved quite a bit. Yeah, I need to take it pretty easy, so no serious hikes, and it's pretty hot being in the yard without shade, so figured we'd come out on the road and explore around the Kootenays a bit and see what kind of beautiful spots we could find. So I've driven by this forestry road many times over the years and always wanted to explore it. So for our first stop, I thought I would check it out, even though we're only about 45 minutes from my parents' house. And it's a pretty narrow road, but in really good shape considering that it's not maintained. I got to a fork in the road and decided to stay low and found this spot where the road dead ends, where they removed the bridge. So I don't expect anyone's gonna come by, and we're not right next to the river, which is great because it is a raging torrent. It is so loud. Still hear it here, it's not that far, and we have tons of space for Frank to run around and play. So I pulled out a map at that other spot and saw there was a lake another 10K up the road and decided that we would check that out since there was lots of day left, and it's gorgeous. We're the only ones here. The road in was a little rough at times. And pretty narrow, but along the way I found something on the road that some of you will be very happy I now possess. Come on, Frank. I'm so glad I decided to leave that other spot and come here. The temperature is perfect. It's gonna be a nice, cool night. I'm gonna sleep so well. Frank is stoked to be here. And in the morning, I'll let him go swimming, but I don't think he'll dry off before he wants to go to bed, so probably won't do that tonight. I just heard a big splash across the lake. It's not a very big lake. It sounded like something threw a rock in the water, but I think there's beavers here. I saw some like beavery logs, so could have just been a beaver splash. So I'll keep my eye peeled for those, but just watching him just like do his own thing. Brings me so much joy. Hi. I love you, Frank. I love you so much. That was so amazing. I have seen signs of beavers so many times in my life. I've been so many places where there's beavers. I've heard the tail splashy thing across lakes before. Although the first few times I didn't realize that's what it was, but this is the first time I've seen a beaver in the wild like that, and it came so close to us and then just like swam back and forth. That was amazing. Oh, so nice, like when creatures aren't scared of you and you just get to like experience them existing. The most precious little doggy. So I was grinding my coffee just now and I looked back at my coffee tray and something seemed just a little off. And I realized I don't have my AeroPress. I've left it at my parents'. But luckily I still have this. It was in my first van when I got it. I have not used it for years, but I also haven't been willing to part with it because I figure it takes up so little space. It's good to have a backup. And I do have some filters on hand, so I think what I'll do to maximize the goodness of my coffee is just brew it in the pot and then filter it through here. You can go get it. I mean, you put it there. So I've just been hanging out here enjoying coffee, and I can't stop thinking about the beaver and like the slapping its tail. I don't have any internet or phone service out here, so I can't Google it. But my top two theories are that it's a territorial display and it was like telling me to go away. But I have heard that at a long distance where I don't think they would really be too aware of me. And my second theory is that it was inviting me to dinner, because that's fun. Although I don't think I would fit in their beaver house, which I can see from here. Anyways, I would love to hear your theories, no matter how outlandish they are. I think that'd be fun. Maybe the more silly, the better. But I mean, if you know for real, like that's cool too. But I'm definitely interested in your theories. So the day before setting sail, my mom surprised me with these hobbit pants. She had a pair and I really liked them, so I guess she got me one too, obviously. And she also sent me off with this loaf of bread wrapped in like the cutest fabric and a jar of roasted garlic and a container full of homemade hummus. So yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast now with it. This is local asparagus and it's so good. I've had this filter for about 5 years and it's seen a lot of use. But this, which is the umbrella valve, goes in here, had come loose and it wasn't being very efficient. So luckily I'm the kind of person who's way prepared and I already have a maintenance kit with me. I figured since this is field maintainable, you should have the parts to maintain it in the field. So I have the annual maintenance kit. It's been 5 years. I'm not upset that I have to do this. And I also have an extra filter, even though this has like a 15,000 liter lifespan, just in case. You never know what kind of situation you're going to be in, and I don't want to have to go without water. So we're just fixing this. There we go. And I'll just save these parts till I actually need them. I don't need them today. I'll just fix it as it breaks. Or not really even breaking, just things wear out in time. It's just how it is. There we go, pop. So it's just that this rubber degraded, and that should work now. No problem with any of these seals. So we'll fix them when we need to. Yeah, there we go. It took about 6 minutes to do the first half, and this second half, it's flying. Although now that that's sealed, I can tell this one's leaking. So I will actually replace these seals when I'm done filtering water. It only took me 1 minute and 15 seconds to filter 2 liters of water, which is amazing, but I did. And if anyone is interested, this is the MSR Guardian filter. It's a pump filter, as you saw, and it's the only one I know of that filters viruses and is self-back flushing. So I've never had it clog. It's always worked great until I had to replace these rubber parts. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's the only water filter I recommend. This isn't sponsored. I bought this myself years ago, but yeah, I've used a lot of water filters over the years and they get clogged really fast and they're really frustrating and they're not worth the money. And although this one is quite pricey, definitely worth it. It's really fast, really efficient. Nice to have for water sovereignty, and I've had Giardia a couple times before, so I don't take that gamble anymore. It is not worth the risk. Oh yeah, nice. Ooh. You want to go swimming? I thought so. Oh. 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 It was an awesome day. Thank you. Let's do it again tomorrow, except somewhere different.
Nobody cares for the woods anymore.
Well, you can come. You can do the... Yeah, you can do the shot with us. Come on. Okay. We'll say goodbye together. All right, good morning. Stay. Good morning. I got my coffee here and slightly rambunctious Frank. It is Friday today, and there are definitely going to be people who want to come here, people who probably only have weekends off and would really enjoy this one and only lakefront spot. So we're going to hit the road. We're going to carry on. We're going to go into town, check in on the internet a little bit, respond to some comments, and then go back out of phone service and enjoy some more adventure. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. We really appreciate you watching. It means a lot to us. And I think we'll leave you now with just some of the sights that we encounter on our way out between here and town. So yeah, hope you enjoy and thanks for watching. See you next time.